Welcome everybody, it's WildWest Stacker. I hope you're having a great day. We're going to be showing off some toned silver today and some other crazy stuff, like this piece of labradorite. And one thing, when trying to look at toned silver, it's a lot like labradorite. The lighting is so important. Watch. Look how the color just fades right away. And this kind of reminds me of toned silver. So it looks dull on one side, then in the right light, all of a sudden you'll see all sorts of colors. So watch when I start turning this. Boom. So we have to remember that when looking at silver today. And looks can be deceiving. Like, look at this. This is a piece of silicone. Very delicate. It does come off in your hands. Like, you'll get little chunks, little bits. But look at all those colors you get when you set it down. It just kind of looks a little bit dull and flat. Isn't that crazy? And then, of course, my bismuth crystals that I make. You can get these on Grim Metal's website. Look at all the colors there. And bismuth uses like thin light refraction, I believe is the process it's called. And that's how it's able to create all these crazy colors. Alright, and one other piece. Just looks like a ammonite fossil, but in the right light, can you kind of see the reds and the oranges when you turn it? Now, ammonites usually sell depending on the colors. Like if this was bright red all over, this would be a very expensive piece. But since it's just a little bit in there, it's not the most, but it is on both sides. Really cool fossil. I love picking things up like this. But let's get into the toned silver. So I started this journey a year ago into stacking silver. And this was one of the first coins I received. And if you notice, it has a little chip on it right there. And then on the queen side, there's a little mark right there. So I took it out of the capsule. It's kind of fun to let people play with it, just to feel what a thick, chunky 2-ounce coin is like. And don't worry, I still keep a good one that didn't have any chips in a capsule. So there's kind of a before and after of about 8 months of toning. And unfortunately, Canada did a good job on their Mint Shield ID. I guess from 2016 on. All their silver coins have a Mint Shield ID technology, and man, it makes toning a pain in the you-know-what. Alright, so we're just going to leave those there for now. And we'll just start off with artificial toning. So these are from Polar Bear Pores, and they are really cool. They're 1-ounce skulls. Now I'm going to slowly move it and look inside the eyes. I could put both of them down here, huh? But when I got these, I'm pretty sure these are artificially toned in the eyes. You'll see a little red, almost a purple. See if I can get up close. Kind of hard to see, but there is toning in the eyes. And when I received them like that, I know that this is artificially toned. Kind of see the purple on the right eye socket there. And if you're curious on how to do that, there are YouTube videos, but let me just tell you, it involves electricity and some special fluids, just so you know. All right, so let's talk about real toning. So this is what's called a toner tad. It's a 1/20th. Just for a size comparison, here's a 5-ounce Libra tad. Big difference. I guess I need a kilo and get a little bigger than this too. So this was a win I got from Silver Seeker. And it's pretty cool because look, it's got a little color on it. It's got like kind of a burnt orange red. And then on the opposite side, the reverse, there we go. Come on. It does have toning there too. So it's a little red, pretty cool. All right. Now, I have decided to do a bunch of toning. So let me kind of bring these all out here and then we'll go over them. All right, so these are the coins that I decided to tone. And if you notice, like, this is an expensive coin, the Batman, but I have multiples that are in capsule, so no big deal. All right, so here it is. Here is a turtle coin, and this is a 2020 Guess they didn't change it for 2021. Here's a 2021 version. Same coin, just a turtle. But I had to put this guy in a capsule. This is the one I toned. And let me show you why this is so cool. There it is. So it's got a blue purple on the left side here, right over here. Kind of a blue purple color. Let's see if I can get real close. There we go. Look how cool that looks. Now also, there's some toning down here at the bottom of this crescent moon and up here at the top. Kind of a green color. Isn't that cool? So I decided to stop toning this one, and I am in a very dry environment at like 8,000 feet. So I don't know if that has anything to do with the toning, but once I saw this color starting right here, I decided, you know, that's enough, because the turtle still has its reflection on there. And for instance, the other side had hardly any toning. There is a tiny bit around the edges, and I think back of her neck there's a little brown kind of showing up, but nothing as cool as that purple and blue mix with the greens at the top and bottom. Wow, I am stoked about this. So this is way cool. Now the Batman coin, I don't know why. Is it because it's a different mint? I'm not sure. But look, it only wants to have like this kind of color going on down by the buildings. Let's see if we can get up closer. There we go. So I mean, it's a little color, but not much. So I'm going to continue to tone this one. And the opposite side has a little color down here at the bottom, but not much. And I do let my kids touch these. Same thing with the turtle that toned. Let everybody touch them, get oils on there. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but that's what I've done. All right, so this one has actually only been toned for about a little over a month. It's a 2021, and that is a type 1. And so I don't know if the reflective finish, like the turtle and the Batman, might tone better versus like this brushed finish that the Silver Eagle has. So that's something out there. Now another one that I'm working on is a 2020 Britannia. And for those curious, look, there's no security feature on the 2020, but there is on the 2021. Now what's interesting about this is the starburst pattern from outside the center has a little toning. You can definitely see down here there's a little orangish color. It almost is getting, I guess, some blue tones down at the bottom. Let's try to take a look at that. Oh yeah, okay, so it is getting some color. Tiny bit up by the 2020, and the opposite side just got the queen on there, but it does have a little toning right there at the bottom, some red. So that's pretty cool. And then the 2021, I believe I toned it. Same with the Silver Eagle. So let's see here. I could see a little color coming in at the bottom, but I can definitely tell this one's going to take a lot longer. So the opposite side, a little color on the T and Elizabeth, and over here on the F. So not much. I mean, this is only a month, about roughly. So I'm going to continue to tone this one too. Awesome. Okay. Now another toned silver piece that I like to show off is my Yeti. He just keeps getting a little bit more orange on him. This is a way rad piece of silver. It's 3 troy ounces. Fun piece. I like that one. And then I was going through my safe, and this is from my friend Millstacks. He sent a quarter because he likes 4. We're going to take this out because I was shocked to see that this thing has been toning in my safe. Actually, this one wasn't in the safe. This wasn't just in a storage box. Maybe that's why. All right, so you could really see some rainbow color starting right here around the edge. See how when you turn it, all of a sudden the color almost disappears. And you start bringing it back, and there you can see the color again. And the opposite side, oh yeah, look at this. You got some reds, blues, and a little yellow down. Wow, thanks Millstacks. It's a pretty rad coin. And it's silver, even better. All right, and let's see here. Got to show off the Alice in Silverland. Oh, this one's so hard to show off though. Let's see here if I can get it. Okay, so this one is getting all sorts of colors, especially near the top. Let's see, right about here, you can kind of see the green. I'm gonna try to move it, see how it looks a little darker there. Okay, and then we're gonna kind of slowly go back. There's some color. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna get a capsule for this one very soon because I'm really liking the multicolors all over it. So that's one of those guinea spades, the 1/10 troy ounce. Thanks Alice in Silverland. That is a cool toner. Now one other I wanted to show is some of my Morgans have these like little spots on them, like here and here. Watch, when I turn it in the right light, it almost looks like a burn mark. But then you keep going and see how that one has like a blue tone to it. And it's usually on both sides too. Let's see. Yep, down here at the bottom. And when you turn it, see how it kind of just looks burnt? And in the right light, you get a little color. And this is more like what you would see on most silver that's toned. Kind of that darker color, almost a yellow tinge to it. Sweet. All right. Well, that's all I have for my toned silver. But when I was looking through this US mint set, now remember this is a 66, so there is only one piece of silver in here. That's this one, the 40% half. But look at this penny. I was really shocked at the copper in here. It's got a really red tone to it. So, kind of cool. Might try toning some copper next, because the silver is really fun. I'm hoping the copper is just as fun. All right. Well, I would show you this awesome knife that had some toning on it, but honestly, I cleaned it, and I don't mind because it's my knife. So I got rid of all the colors on there. Just a silver knife now, silver fruit knife, and this is to pick nuts. It's a nut picker. Crazy, huh? All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much for checking out my toned silver. The turtle is definitely the coolest. I'm going to continue on with my experiments, see if we can get some more maybe like this, because I think that's really fun. It's a different thing to do when stacking silver. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. This is Wild West. Everybody have a good one.